Growing up in Gujarat, India, Ashwin Vibhakar attended 6 schools over the course of 11 years. His father worked for the state government as an engineer, and the family frequently relocated from one assignment to the next. Ashwin's closest friends were his 7 siblings, who thrived moving from city to city, learning life lessons from their parents along the way.
It teaches you to be adaptable and also be outgoing, and making sure that you're learning to work with others regardless of what their characteristics may be. My best friends, I can say, are my brothers and sisters. I always had a mentor. My father, he focused on education. If there were 2 items which were absolutely critical in our family, once family came first on everything, and education.
After graduating from engineering school, Vibhakar began working in the northern area of his country. The atmosphere was stressful as war erupted between India and Pakistan in 1971. With family and friends in the U.S. and a strong desire to further his education, he set his sights on a new path.
None of my family member has less than master's degree. So combining all of that factor was incentive for me to go for my further education. One of my senior person from engineering school was at CMSU when I was contemplating coming to US. Talked to him over the phone. CMSU was a great place, particularly for Indians, because of the Indian community there. And having that support means a lot when you're going to school in a different country.
Vibhakar's graduate work at Central Missouri had barely begun when tragedy struck.
I came to Warrensburg in March of '72, and within 3 weeks I lost my mother to an unfortunate event, and within a year after that I lost my father. And so most of my guidance came from my brothers here in US. Other part, of course, with my family, and I know even with my father, if he was alive, he would have said the same thing, which is pursue what your heart desires.
Adapting to a new culture and educational system can be difficult, but Vibhakar felt a strong sense of community at UCM. He says a number of professors made a positive impact on his graduate school experience and his future.
One is Emmett McFarland. McFarland probably taught me more about research than anyone. Charlie Kuhn was another individual who always made sure that we were comfortable, that our needs were met, and that we were focused on our schoolings. As I was going through the program at CMSU, because of my engineering background, I had a number of people who would come to me because of their difficulty either with statistic courses or with finance courses. And so I started teaching my other fellow students, and I thought teaching was a lot of fun. Tom Fisher recognized that, and he encouraged me to go for a PhD program.
With the guidance of Professor Fisher, Vibhakar moved to the University of Arkansas, working as a teaching assistant while earning a doctoral degree. He also met his future wife, Diane, and embarked on a career in academia at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
What was critical to me, both while teaching at University of Arkansas as a graduate student, but also when I was in Whitewater, was what I had learned from Central Missouri. Be one of the most caring professors. It doesn't mean you have to be easy on students. You can be, as a matter of fact, more difficult professor, but caring about the students and making sure that they're learning.
Vibhakar's next stop was a return to Arkansas. In 1981, he joined the faculty at the University of Arkansas Little Rock, where he taught for 27 years.
Ashwin has always been a favorite professor among the students. I've known him since 1990 when I started teaching here. Ashwin's been a faculty member, he's been a department chair, he's been a dean, and then he's been a mentor, a colleague, and then a personal friend. He's also been a director of the Institute for Economic Advancements.
Following a stellar academic career, Vibhakar put his lifetime of financial education to work with the CFA Institute, a global organization where he'd previously volunteered. His family moved to Hong Kong in 2007, with Ashwin leading an effort to expand the Chartered Financial Analyst program into the Asia-Pacific region.
So CFA Institute is a member organization of finance professionals who work in the field of investment. And what they stand for, in addition to providing the professional designation of Chartered Financial Analyst, they focus on ethics, education, and professional excellence.
Vibhakar and the CFA Institute knew there was tremendous growth potential in the Asia-Pacific region. He followed his friend and fellow UCM alumnus Jan Squires into CFA's Hong Kong office.
What Ashwin brought to that position was intimate knowledge of the region. You know, by growing up in India, he brought an Asian perspective and an Asian knowledge of culture and business practices that really benefited CFA Institute as we were growing in the region.
Despite the demands of a rewarding career, Vibhakar always makes time for community service. He's also devoted his business expertise to the Little Rock Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Ashwin's impact on this organization and this entire region has really been amazing. Approximately 11 years ago, we were looking at creating a new regional economic development model, now known as the Metro Little Rock Alliance, organized and operated by the Little Rock Regional Chamber. And we went to Ashwin and asked him if he would help us accomplish this. Through his staff, through his efforts and his teamwork and his leadership, we were not only able to create this organization, but we've had over a $1.9 billion worth of new project and expansion announcements in this community, in this region, in that time frame.
Ashwin and his wife Diane have been married for 38 years. They have 2 children, both financial professionals. Ask the Vibhakars and they'll tell you their grandson Nate is the most important member of the family. His contributions as an educator, financial professional, family man, and community volunteer have endeared Dr. V to countless people over the course of his career and life.
Ashwin, congratulations on your award at the University of Central Missouri. I cannot imagine a more deserving person. I really appreciate all that you've done for this university, but more specifically for me. I've tried to follow in your footsteps, and you know I can't, but I've at least sat in your chair a few times. Congratulations, you really deserve this.
Ashwin, what an amazing honor. And first of all, we are so humbled that they have chosen you as their International Distinguished Alumnus. We're so proud of you and your family. Most importantly, we're so proud of what you have done for us because you've always given. You're a giver, and this world needs more of those. We love you.
Ashwin, I can't imagine a more worthy recipient of this award. Your entire career has been about building global relationships and building global friendships. It's been my honor and privilege to be able to call you friend for over 40 years now. So heartiest congratulations, and my guess is that this won't be the last award you'll win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2015 UCM Distinguished International Alumni Award winner, Dr. Ashwin Vibhakar.